A big hi to all our followers out there. I know it's been a while, but here's the reason. We've been out there gathering new story material. Just listen to this trip. Our route took us all the way through Botswana and into Zambia, and then through Zambia and right up to the northernmost part of Tanzania, the Serengeti. We took a different route on the way back down, with time spent at the Great Lakes and the Luanga parks of Zambia. This video is just a trailer to the upcoming episodes covering the big WAZUNGU adventure. Our group of 3 vehicles didn't miss a beat. We covered a distance of 12,000 k's over the course of 50 days. My GPS tells me that we spent a total of 263 hours behind the wheel. We visited 11 national parks, spending time at 8 of them and driving through another 3. We enjoyed both Lake Victoria and Lake Tanganyika. We encountered just about every road surface you could imagine, from hectically potholed national roads to steep, rocky and rutted mountain passes. We got stuck in the thick mud of Selous, and we ground through the hot deep sand of Chobe. And waded numerous river crossings. Dust, rain and corrugations were also constant companions. A perfectly good railway line lies unused, something which I'm sure the powerful truck syndicates have a lot to answer for, and we saw plenty of trucks. The kamikaze bus drivers were next level, not hesitating to overtake a 3 or 4 truck convoy on a blind rise and solid white line.
These oaks are fearless, man.
Motorbikes, tuk-tuks and other weird vehicles were everywhere, carrying all kinds of things. To see 4 up on a bike was common, and very few people had helmets. On one day we were forced to drive in the dark, nerve-wracking, as many of the drivers choose not to use their headlights. The fruit, vegetables and spices available in the many informal markets were fantastic, fresh, juicy and very tasty. Jill was eating tomatoes like apples, and we all enjoyed the kale and the avos. We weren't brave enough to try the meat or fish from the fresh food markets, as there were just a few too many flies involved. We had to get our head around using 5 different currencies and a credit card. The game sightings were just spectacular. Over 330 species of birds with no less than 72 lifers. The vast, noisy commotion of the Serengeti wildebeest migration. A fish feeding frenzy in Selous which attracted hundreds of birds and crocs. In Western Serengeti, we saw one of the biggest tuskers I've ever seen. Then a lion peeling the face off a zebra and a croc ripping up an impala. Besides the game viewing and amazing balloon safari over the Serengeti, we snorkeled in Lake Tanganyika. Got a breathtaking view of Kilimanjaro and got soaked beneath the spray of a thundering big falls. And we even played golf. We stayed in 33 different campsites. One or two of them I wouldn't ever want to see again, but many of the rest will stay with me forever, with the best ones often without facilities, with only the wild African bush around us. The Arab influence in Tanzania is very obvious, and we often work to the far-reaching sounds of the local imam reciting the morning prayer. Despite the months of planning, our flexible and adventurous attitude saw us making at least 3 major route and itinerary changes along the way. But these just enhanced the enjoyment and excitement of the trip. Virtually every curveball that came my way, and there were many, was rewarded with a super positive alternative. This was a life-changing experience. We saw some amazing things and came away feeling very humbled and privileged. Africa is a poverty-stricken place, and witnessing just how all those people cope with everyday tasks with smiles on their faces was extremely sobering. It made me realize that an African safari is about so much more than just the wildlife and the bush. We got in amongst the people and their culture, something which the high-paying fly-in lodge visitors completely miss out on.
What's inside here?
This is not a micro moment, it's a macro moment. It's just like I love my bath.
We've got lots of stories to tell and plenty of great footage to share. This will all unfold over approximately 8 episodes, so don't miss them.